Good evening, brothers and sisters. Well, I want to just look over something that came to mind, and I want to thank Bill for sending these graphs that I'm going to show. And it opened my mind, but let's dive down and have a look. Again, thank you, Bill. It's just interesting because are we, as the 10 Nation Confederation being formed? Well, it would seem so. So it seems that we're borderlining on tribulation, guys. But just a thought. I'm just a watchman, guys. I do not know. I certainly do not know the day nor the hour. But I do know we will not endure the wrath. But where do we get these pieces of scripture from? Well, we look in Daniel 7:7. And then in my vision that night I saw a fourth beast, terrifying, dreadful, and very strong. It devoured and crushed its victims with huge iron teeth and trampled their remains beneath its feet, and was different from any of the other beasts, and it had 10 horns. 10 horns, okay? Concentrate on the 10 horns. It was a beast of iron. That is about now in warfare. We know this is happening. This is about to kick off. It's about to kick off. Accept Christ now, guys, if never before. Kick off and we'll go into the gospel. And then if we look at Revelation 13, 13:1, then I saw a beast rising up out of the sea. It had 7 heads and 10 horns, with 10 crowns on its horns, and written on each head were the names that blasphemed God. Okay? The names that blaspheme God. Who has blasphemed God? It would seem by this graph, all of them. Wow. Let's just dive down to the graph. I'm not saying this is it, guys. I'm saying just look at this. Send your views and opinions by all means. Gently, guys. Gently. But as we see, 10 horns, 10 crowns, 10 kingdoms. Well, here's the first graph as per understanding. Here are 10 nations of the world. 10 nations of the world, brothers and sisters. North American Union, Central American Union, South American Union, European Union, African Union, Middle Eastern Union, Russian Union, Southern Asian Union, and East Asian Union, Pacific Union, which is Australia and New Zealand and so on. Note at this point that the United Kingdom is not part of the EU anymore after Brexit. Could that be the wounded horn? Just some thoughts, just some very interesting thoughts. We know what's happening. The second graph Bill sent me, God bless you, brother. We can see the split and divides here, 8, 9, 10, okay? 4. It's just divided another way, but I never looked at it this way before. I really didn't. I'm thinking, I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking a nation with sub-nations, but is this the world we're talking about? Because it's the world that's going to get judged in the wrath, that's for sure. And there's going to be a build-up, which apparently, and I'd say quite obviously, is building up. Graph 3, all done at different times, but very depictive. And do screen capture these for your thoughts on Daniel 7:7 and Revelation 13:1. Also, Revelation 17:3 and 12:13. They're all similar in Scripture. And also Daniel 7:24. Okay, that you'll see all this mentioned. But again, developed regions, Commonwealth, independent states, North Africa, Sub-Saharan Africa, Southeastern Asia, Oceania, you know how it means, Eastern Asia, Southern Asia, Western Asia, Latin America, and the Caribbean are also 10 ways of looking at the 10 horns, meaning 10 crowns, 10 individual kingdoms. Someone's probably already seen this and done it on YouTube, but I never thought about it this way before. As I say, it's as what people send can trigger off my existence studies. But if this is the case, which it is, as far as 10's concerned, I was looking at United Nations, the leaders of the United Nations, but actually it could be the nations of the world, because it says in Daniel 7:7, in Revelation 13:1, has never been seen before. Sorry, it is Daniel 7:7, has never been seen before. I'm getting confused. So it's never been seen before. We know the Babylonian Empire would be considered the first beast, first kingdom, the Medo-Persian being the second, and the Roman being the third. And Adolf Hitler thought he was going to be another one, which he called himself the Third Reich, but that has no bearing on it in real history. We're looking for the fourth. The fourth, in my opinion, looking at this, deducting and sharing to you, is the world. We know the one world order, the system, the one world currency, one world religion. They're all here. They're all here. They're all working together, which puts another turn on it. Are they really at war? They will start war, but they'll start the tribulation, is my opinion. I always say my opinion, because nobody can understand properly the book of Revelation. We've all read it literally. We've all read the scriptures and the prophecies. But what we do know is in Matthew 24, there'll be wars, famines, pestilences, rumours of wars. Everything is going down there to say we're here and we're here now. Brothers and sisters, it should be a time to make absolute peace and live in humility. It doesn't appear that we're doing that sometimes. And I'm not talking about you guys. The server got attacked last night, the disciple server. No harm done. And it'll be repaired. But the heart of that person, I struggle with. But the Lord will handle it. The enemy is prowling like a lion, seeking who he can devour. There are wolves in sheep clothing. Be prepared, be ready for this run in, because that tells me we are definitely here, guys. We are definitely on the cusp of the 7-year tribulation, in my opinion. But I'll leave you with, may God bless you, keep you, make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you this day and always. God bless.